Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. Powerful people are discussing you right now in private meetings across the world. You've been feeling strange lately, perhaps a sudden awareness of being watched, unusual coincidences, or dreams of being in spotlight situations. These feelings aren't random. Someone with access to these elite circles has risked everything to bring you this urgent message. These powerful individuals have noticed something about you that you might not even recognize in yourself. The energy around you has shifted recently, creating ripples that have reached the highest levels of influence. This protective messenger has infiltrated these exclusive gatherings to discover why your name keeps appearing in their conversations. The timing of this revelation is critical. You must understand what's happening before they advance to the next phase of their preparation. The fact that you're receiving this message now is no coincidence. It means you're already part of something much bigger than you realize. These powerful people have been monitoring your energy signature and unique potential. In public, they present themselves as ordinary successful individuals, business leaders, influential creators, policy shapers. But behind closed doors, they gather to discuss people like you who possess certain rare qualities. Their interest in you isn't random or temporary. For months, they've been tracking your progress, analyzing your patterns, and measuring your growing influence, however subtle it might seem to you. What they've discovered has caused them to accelerate their timeline. They recognize something in you that threatens certain power structures, while simultaneously offering extraordinary value to others within their circles. This has created competing factions among them, some who wish to limit your growth and others who want to harness it for their own purposes. None of them are approaching you with complete transparency about their true intentions. What they don't realize is that their attention has actually activated dormant abilities within you. Their focused energy directed toward you has unintentionally strengthened the very qualities they're monitoring. This situation requires your immediate awareness because decisions are being made about your future without your knowledge or consent. The preparations they're making involve creating specific circumstances designed to either test your capabilities or guide you toward particular choices that serve their interests. You've already been experiencing signs of this elite attention, though you may have dismissed them as coincidences. Remember that moment when you felt suddenly observed while alone? Or when you had that vivid dream of being in a room with shadowy figures discussing your potential? Your intuition was accurately sensing their focus on you. Think about the unusual technological glitches you've experienced recently. Devices activating without prompting, strange delays in your communications, or that feeling your conversations weren't completely private. These weren't random malfunctions, but evidence of monitoring systems briefly becoming detectable. Have you noticed certain opportunities appearing suddenly that seemed perfectly aligned with your interests or skills? Or perhaps unexpected obstacles, arising in areas where you were making the most progress? These were tests designed to measure your resilience and resourcefulness. The powerful people needed to see how you respond to both advancement and restriction. Pay attention to new people who've entered your life recently, especially those who showed unusual interest in your ideas or goals. Some may be genuine connections, but others were placed to observe or influence your direction. Notice how they ask questions that seem casual but actually probe deeper into your capabilities or plans. Your sleep patterns changing, suddenly waking at specific times, especially between 3:4 a.m., or experiencing unusual energy surges. These are your energetic body responding to being scanned and evaluated from a distance. Animals around you may have also behaved differently, becoming protective or alert without obvious cause. Children may have made strange comments about people watching you or mentioned seeing unusual lights or shadows around you. These experiences weren't imagination or coincidence. They were the detectable edges of sophisticated monitoring that these powerful people believed was completely invisible to you. Now it's time for you to understand exactly why these powerful individuals are so interested in you. You possess a rare combination of energetic signatures that appear perhaps once in a generation. While you might see yourself as ordinary in many ways, these elite observers can detect patterns and potentials that most people cannot perceive. What they've discovered is your unique ability to influence energetic fields around you, sometimes called manifestation ability or reality shaping. When you focus intensely on an outcome or hold a clear intention, you create ripples in probability fields that these sensitive instruments can detect. This ability has been dormant or only partially active throughout much of your life, but recent life events have triggered an acceleration in this capacity. The competing factions among these powerful people have different plans for your emerging abilities. One group sees you as a potential threat to established power structures, as your natural ability to influence reality could eventually disrupt systems they've spent generations building. They're preparing containment strategies, subtle manipulations, designed to make you doubt yourself or direct your focus toward trivial matters. The other faction recognizes your potential as an asset to their own plans for global transformation. They're preparing opportunities and coincidental meetings designed to guide you toward alignment with their vision. Neither group is approaching you with full transparency about their intentions. What you must understand is that their interest began approximately 18 months ago, when certain energy scanning technologies detected an unusual spike in your field during a moment of intense emotion or clarity you experienced. Since then, the monitoring has increased steadily as your signature has continued to strengthen. The preparation they're making now involves creating a specific convergence of circumstances in your life within the next 3 months, a situation that will either diminish or amplify your abilities depending on how you respond to it. This choreographed scenario will appear entirely natural and coincidental unless you know to watch for it. You must immediately implement protection measures on multiple levels: digital, physical, and energetic. Start by creating energetic shielding each morning through this simple visualization. Picture a sphere of brilliant white light forming at your center and expanding outward until it completely surrounds you. State clearly, "My energy field is sovereign and protected. Only positive influences aligned with my highest good may enter." For digital protection, be aware that your devices are likely compromised. Use voice conversations near electronics only when you're comfortable with others potentially hearing. For truly private communications, handwritten notes exchanged in person are safest. Consider using a simple code system with trusted friends for sensitive information. Carry a small black tourmaline stone in your pocket or wear it as jewelry. This crystal specifically blocks remote energy scanning and prevents others from accessing your field without permission. When you feel suddenly observed or monitored, hold the stone and visualize it absorbing and neutralizing the unwanted attention. Pay attention to your dreams, as these elite monitoring techniques often become visible in your dream state. Keep a dream journal and look for patterns of being observed, tested, or invited into unusual buildings or rooms. These aren't just dreams, but your consciousness detecting the monitoring during sleep, when your rational mind isn't filtering the information. Create unpredictability in your routine. These monitoring systems rely on behavioral patterns, So changing your schedule randomly creates blind spots in their observation. Making spontaneous decisions rather than planned ones provides similar protection. You'll know these protections are working when you notice a lightening of the strange coincidences, a return to normal sleep patterns, and a strong sense of being energetically clear again. While this situation initially appears threatening, it actually presents an extraordinary opportunity for accelerated development of your natural abilities. The very attention focused on you by these powerful people has activated dormant aspects of your consciousness that might have taken decades to awaken naturally. Their observation has essentially acted as a catalyst, creating an energetic spotlight that strengthens exactly what they're trying to monitor. By maintaining awareness of this dynamic, you can strategically use their attention to enhance your own development while protecting your autonomy. When you sense their monitoring increasing, use that moment to focus clearly on your true intentions and highest aspirations. Their sophisticated scanning systems actually create a feedback loop that amplifies whatever you're genuinely focusing on during observation periods. This allows you to use their own system to strengthen your manifestation abilities. Not everyone in these powerful circles has negative intentions toward you. Within the next month, someone will approach you with an unusual opportunity that seems perfectly aligned with your interests. This person serves as a bridge between these elite groups and those with genuine potential like yourself. While maintaining healthy skepticism, remain open to this connection as it offers valuable resources and protection. The key to transforming this situation from threat to advantage lies in maintaining conscious awareness without fear. Fear creates contractile energy that diminishes your natural abilities, while calm awareness allows your field to expand and strengthen. By remaining centered in your own truth while observing these dynamics play out, you position yourself to benefit from the very attention that was meant to evaluate or control you. What these powerful people don't yet realize is that their attention on you has accelerated a timeline they weren't prepared for. Within the next 12 months, a profound role reversal will occur. The observers will become the observed as your natural abilities surpass their technological monitoring capacity. The first key turning point will arrive approximately 3 months from now, when you'll experience a sudden expansion of awareness. A moment when you can clearly perceive the energy fields of others, including those who have been monitoring you. This ability will initially come in flashes, often when you're relaxed or in meditative states, but will gradually stabilize into a reliable sense. By the 6-month mark, you'll begin attracting others with similar awakening abilities. What the elite observers failed to recognize is that you're part of a larger pattern of awakening consciousness that their attention is actually helping to activate. Together, this forming network of aware individuals creates a collective field much more powerful than any single person. Around the 9-month mark, you'll discover that you can actually trace back the monitoring signals to their source, essentially reverse engineering their observation technology through pure consciousness. This capacity will startle those who believed their systems were undetectable. The full reversal completes near the 12-month point, when you realize that every attempt to observe or influence you has only served to strengthen exactly what they were trying to monitor. Their own sophisticated attention became the fertilizer that nourished your growing abilities. Your current situation is preparing you for this remarkable evolution that even those watching you cannot fully comprehend. The very systems designed to identify and potentially limit extraordinary human potential are ironically becoming the catalyst for its acceleration. Within the next 24 hours, you must take these specific steps to secure your position and leverage. this unique situation. First, perform the white light protection visualization described earlier, but add the intention, I claim full sovereignty over my energy field and consciousness. All monitoring systems now provide feedback that strengthens my highest development. Begin carrying a small notebook to record every unusual coincidence, dream, or moment of being watched. This creates a consciousness feedback loop that makes their monitoring more visible to you. When making important decisions in the coming days, find a natural space outdoors to think clearly. Natural environments provide substantial shielding from remote monitoring technologies. Trust the sudden intuitive flashes you'll begin receiving. They're your awakening ability to detect truth from manipulation. The window for establishing your energetic independence is particularly strong over the next 7 days. Use this time to set clear intentions about your path forward while maintaining awareness of being observed. These initial steps activate a protection and amplification field that transforms external monitoring into internal strengthening. This critical information reaches you at exactly the right moment to help you navigate the intense attention you're receiving from these powerful circles. Maintaining this protective guidance channel ensures you receive continued updates as this situation evolves over the coming months. Your appreciation through super thanks contributions directly strengthens the energetic shield protecting this communication from detection by the same monitoring systems watching you. Without this protection, these vital messages might be intercepted before reaching those who need them most. Show your gratitude by giving super thanks up to $20 to ensure this protective connection remains strong while you navigate this extraordinary awakening period. Your support makes continued guidance possible during this critical time.